A few prisoners are taking on the government over the controversial Good Conduct Time Allowance or GCTA law. The men are saying that the revised IRR of the law goes against their rights and violates the Constitution. Dale De Vera is back with the story.
8 prisoners have filed a petition before the High Court seeking to nullify a few provisions in the Implementing Rules and Regulations or IRR of the Good Conduct Time Allowance or GCTA law. This includes the explicit exclusion of heinous crime convicts. The 8 men were convicted in the 90s of crimes ranging from homicide to murder to rape. The inmates said that based on the Republic Act 10592 or the GCTA law itself, all convicted prisoners, regardless of the crimes they committed, are entitled to GCTA. Before the enactment of RA 10592 in 2013, heinous crimes convicts were covered by GCTA benefits under Article 97 of the Revised Penal Code. The difference, though, is that time credits are shorter under the RPC. But the new IRR states that those convicted of heinous crimes before 2013 may still avail of time credits because of good conduct, while those convicted in 2013 onwards won't get any time credit at all under the GCTA law. The petitioners argue that the IRR is tantamount to executive legislation, which goes against the Constitution. The DOJ and DILG have completed and issued the revised IRR 2 weeks ago, responding to the public outcry over the irregular implementation of the law that would have freed heinous crime convicts such as former Mayor Antonio Sanchez. The petitioners are arguing that the exclusions in the new IRR are applied retroactively, which they say are disadvantageous to thousands of convicts like them. The men named Justice Chief Menardo Guevara, DILG Secretary Eduardo Año, Bucor Chief Gerald Bantag, and BJMP Chief Alan Soliano Iral as respondents to the case. The Justice Department says it welcomes any lawsuit that questions the IRR. The DOJ is firm in saying that revised IRR does not amount to executive legislation.
Heinous crimes convicts are in fact segregated by the Constitution itself when it says that heinous crimes convicts may be penalized with the death penalty. We've worked hard on coming up with an interpretation of the law in the implementing rules and regulations that would withstand this scrutiny, and this is the moment for us to prove that really the one that we made is in consonance with the law.
Other government officials are also ready to defend the IRR before the High Court.
So, if ever the Supreme Court will ask us to defend, we are ready for that. But we did it in good faith and for the good of the common people.
President Duterte himself has earlier said that he wants the Supreme Court to resolve the issue of the implementation of the GCTA law once and for all. For News 5, Dale De Vera, we are One News.